My name is Scott Hunt. I'm the Portfolio Director of Ether Energy Limited.
Carbon Plantations is an afforestation project which is based on 2,000 hectares of new woodland planted on intensively farmed agricultural land. It's for a 35-year lease, and the intention is to produce sustainable hardwood timber over that 35 years and include the carbon value of the newly planted trees. There's also a native planting project as well, which incorporates around 15% of the land, as well as another 10% of the land being open ground.
Carbon Plantations have heavily invested in infrastructure here on the Euston estate to future-proof the plantations and to provide the best possible establishment. As you can see, the irrigation line has been dug. There's a big header pipe there, they're 75mm in diameter, and from that will become a smaller tailpipe which will feed each individual drip line. And so it comes out of the farm system at about 12 to 14 bar pressure, and at the dripper, ultimately at the plant, it comes out at about 1 to 2 bar pressure. And all the drip lines are pressure compensated, which means that every tree gets the same amount of water. We will also use this system for fertigation, which is the liquid application of nitrogen, potassium and phosphates, as well as essential trace elements. So the best way to protect our trees is with fencing, and this is a Forestry Commission standard. It's 1.9 metres high, and it's a graduated fence, which means it's smaller at the bottom, gradually going up to the top. We also add rabbit netting as well to stop hares and rabbits coming into the plantation. The posts are creosoted, they should last 20-25 years at least without replacing, as should the wire as well. It's very high spec. There are minimal gates on each plantation just for security, and that's less to go wrong if someone opens a gate and leaves it open. This is the estate's reservoir, and there's one of 2 large reservoirs like this. But we anticipate using about 1 or 2% of their usage, so we drastically reduce the water that an estate would ordinarily use. Our precision farming system is designed to be 87.5% more efficient due to targeted drippers, which means negligible waste and an efficient water delivery system. Ether Energy's experience in the structured debt product market allows us to look at natural capital and forestry in a different way. We designed the project to be attractive to landowners over a 35-year period by providing an indexed return to grow the sustainable timber and to tap into the nascent carbon market. Genuine UK carbon sequestration at this scale is unprecedented, and the project's ambitions allow Carbon Plantation to package both debt and carbon values meaningfully. We took over the lease here at Euston in mid-March, and since then we have been preparing around 500 acres ready for planting in May and June. We had to subsoil, primary and secondary cultivate, install irrigation systems, bed form and then plant. We managed this on time with a 99% establishment success rate. We began irrigation and fertigation immediately with some impressive early rooting and growth metrics. Our focus now is on continued growth, taking advantage of the long summer days and sunshine hours. We measure the crop's requirements using an in-house agronomist and a multitude of tools, including soil moisture deficit probes, weather stations, and the information we took by carbon mapping the fields before we planted. This provides very accurate data regarding soil type and inherent deficiencies in soil, which we were able to target using our precision farming techniques. The entire area will be sown with a special bird and insect friendly grass mix in the early autumn, which not only has the beneficial impact on biodiversity, but will also assist in weed suppression and begin the process of returning organic matter to the depleted soils.